So I guess I'm back. So I've been trying to do this video for about 2 months or so. And the thing is, I actually love, like, really love the manga and the anime of Dr. Stone. I love it so much that the first time I watched the anime, like the first episode, I was so impressed by the everything from it, by the story, by the details, by the science behind it, that I finished the first episode and I went and read the entirety of the manga, and that was out at the moment for like the entirety of the chapters out at that point in time, and that's how I came to do this video because the more I read, the more something was getting very very obvious to me. So right now I'm just going to say minor spoiler, but it's not that big of a deal because I'm talking about the overall message of the show and the manga, and you might not agree with me, but that's how I felt when I was reading it. So, for those of you who don't know much about it, Dr. Stone is about, well, it's an anime manga. It's about a young man, a young scientist, high schooler, who basically, after everyone on Earth has been turned to stone, he's the goal of this, like the ultimate goal of the story is that the young man Senku is trying to bring everyone back to life, ish. So turn them back from stone to human, basically. And the like with One Piece, the main phrase that you keep hearing is like, "I'm going to be Pirate King," and in this one, in Doctor Stone, the main phrase, the main sentence is, "I'm going to bring back civilization with science." Which I'm completely fine with. Like that's not where my problem is. My problem is when you bring civilization back with science, you also bring the same problems that we used to have as a civilization. I mean, they used to have as a civilization. For example, when I don't agree with Sukasa, but when the guy says, "Okay, I don't want to bring back adults because it's going to bring over the same issues again and again," he's not wrong. I mean, he's not right, but he's not wrong. So I kind of understand where he's coming from. But my big issue is not about uh, it's not about that. It's not about the same as Sukasa's. My issue is about climate change and preserving the earth. Like, if you bring back civilization, that means you bringing back cars and oil and all those things that will dirty the earth again after like that many years. I think it's like millions of years, maybe not millions, but a long time. When they get stoned, everyone's stonified. Let me say it like that. When they get stonified, all of them, and when Senku comes back to life, it's like a very long amount of time, and all the renaissance, all the progress that Earth has made when there were no human, no cars, no pollution. If you bring back civilization, all that's going to pour all over the earth again. It's like you. I hope. I mean, so far I'm up to date on the chapters, so I don't know if they plan to address it somewhere in the future. I hope they do, but I feel like as a protagonist, Senko should have that in mind that, okay, how do I bring back civilization, but tweak it so that we don't make the same mistakes again. And that's really it. Like, I love the manga, I love the anime, but that's like really my only issue. Like, you need to address that because in this day and age we're talking so much about how we need to preserve the earth. We need to be conscious of how much carbon footprint. We need to be conscious of how much um, dirtiness we're putting out on the earth and pollution and all that. So when we are in this conscious age, I feel it's a little bit, just a little bit, irresponsible to say, okay, I'm going to bring back civilization and not really address that. Okay, when you do that, when you bring everyone back to life, it's going to go back to the same. We're going to, the pollution is going to like rise up again and we might lose Earth even faster. So as much as I love the manga, I just hope that one eventually, because it's very, the manga is very new, so I don't say that they have to do it in the next like 6 months, but I hope that someone, even a throwaway line in the beginning, addresses that, okay, we need to be able to, you know, do something so that we don't repeat the same mistakes again and again and again, which led us, like, if you don't, fuck, the way, the way the event occurred in the manga and the movie and the show, it feels like it's a natural occurrence. It feels like, you know, people might say that Earth found a way to stop people from polluting her, basically. So when you put it that way, I feel like they should say or do something or make Senku um, conscious enough to realize that while bringing back people, he needs to find a way to like dial back on the pollution, basically. So yeah, Doctor Stone is a fabulous manga. It's a fabulous anime. I think I'm at like 2 episodes behind on the anime, but I'm up to date with the chapters. And yeah, it keeps the one thing I've already talked about the one minor thing that I don't like about Doctor Stone, but the one thing that I absolutely adore is the science. I almost want to say magic of it because I understand about 3/4 of it, but like I feel like what they're saying is actually true. What they're saying is chemically and scientifically proven, proven. Anyway, you understand what I mean? Like you can do whatever he says in the books, and when, again, minor spoilers, but when eventually he gets to recreate gun, yeah, when he gets to recreate gun, like you feel like, okay, the explanation he gives, like the how to create the powder and all that, it makes sense. So someone in the same circumstances could basically redo the same thing, and that's a good thing. Like it's like learning through fun, which is always a good thing. So, Dr. Stone, have you read it? Have you seen it? Do you agree with me or not? Whatever you think, you can just let me know in the comment. And also, if you think about trying one of the yeah, one of the experiments of the that are portrayed in the show, let me know because I'm thinking about doing. It's a little bit advanced because they're like chapter 140 something. But yeah, there's something that he did in that chapter that I'm actually interested in trying. You know, this is going to feel very dumb because I'm trying to put less cuts in my videos. But until we meet again, bye.